Hello everybody, it's me, Anthony Coach, a guitarist on YouTube, and today, yet again, I'm talking all about Joe Satriani. Why? Because he's Joe Satriani, one of the greatest lead guitar shredders, songwriters, musicians, whatever you want to call him. Us guitarists, we love him, so that's why I'm talking about him yet again. And I'm not just talking about him, but I'm talking about a song that he created, I think in 1989. I think that's right. On the album, in fact this is the title track of the album, Flying in a Blue Dream. And in this video, you know, if you're new to this channel, you're not going to learn how to play this song. That's for other channels and tab websites and apps. We're going to analyse this song because we want the real answers. We don't just want to know how to play it, we want to know how to steal it and apply the stuff from it and chuck it into our own playing. But before we get on to that, I want to know in the comments down below, what is your favourite mode? What is your favourite mode? Do you have one? And before we get on to the chord progression, really, why this song to me is so perfect as an instrumental piece of music is its simplicity. I'm not saying it's easy to play or it's, you know, it's musically simple and it's rubbish. I mean that this really nice simplicity that it's two modes, or it's a transposition of the same mode, whichever way you want to look at it. Because this chord progression is going from C major, yeah, the key of C major, to the key of A flat major. But there's something a little bit different because the first chord of the song is this. Now I've got a slightly different version of that. Close enough, you get the idea of the sound. What's that? What's that? That is an F sharp. And if we're in the key of C major, which is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, where's this F sharp coming from? Well, it's the fourth note. So that fourth note, which is F natural, should be, is an F sharp. Which mode has got a sharpened fourth? It's Lydian. So this song is based on the Lydian mode in the key of C major. To begin with, okay, that's that first chord, a C major sharp 11 chord. Hang on a minute, 11, sharp 11. When we talking about a sharp fourth, well, here's the thing, the fourth is the 11th, an octave away. Here's a C major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that'd be adding the 11th. But I'm adding a sharp 11. In other words, an F sharp. Then later on in the chord progression, the key transposes to the key of A flat major using an A flat Lydian mode. So instead of A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, we've now got a sharpened fourth in that key. A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat. It's not necessarily a D sharp because it was flattened to begin with. So Lydian doesn't sharpen every note. If you get what I mean, you don't then call it a sharp. If it was flattened, it just becomes natural. Anyway, that's the chords out of the way. It's just this beautiful simplicity of just having two keys, this one little transposition in this song. That's what this song is based on. And in videos gone by, I've been talking a lot about outlining chords, but this song in particular is very modal playing, very lateral, slippery legato playing, where the interest in that foundation of latching onto a chord isn't necessarily on, you know, banging on those chord tones and landing on them and going chord tone, chord tone. This is this really nice simplicity of just being in that key and just playing slippery, lovely melodic lines in that key, and then the chord changes to an unrelated chord. A flat major is not in the key of C major, but then switching to an A flat Lydian sound over the top of that. It's just, it's so effective. It's really effective, and I recommend that you try this out. Try 2 different chords and learn to switch key. You really hear that switch, and the more you do it, your ear gets used to it. So a bit of an exercise that I undertook to steal this. Well, I mean, I did this as an example on the actual track. I made a little backing track, and I do this as an example in that key, but you can do it in 2 completely different modes if you want. But to stick with this song, this is how I would approach it. So I would play the C Lydian mode, and then just get used to that sound over the chord progression, or it's not even a progression, it's just 1 chord. Then an A flat major chord, an A flat major Lydian mode over the A flat major chord. And just to get used to that, just to get used to not only hearing it, but finding it on the fretboard, finding it in different areas. This is what it would sound like. Okay, so you get the idea there. You get your ear into that change of sound, which is half the battle really. Once you get used to that sound, and here comes the key change, and there it is. The melodies can write themselves, especially when you get really confident with where those notes are. If you're exploring modes, try this as an exercise. Record 2 chords, and but make, say, in this case it's C major, A flat major, but you could do C minor, A flat minor, and play the C Aeolian mode, and then transpose to the A flat Aeolian mode. Hopefully you get what I mean. Anyway, going back to this song, once you've reached a comfortable level of confidence with the scales and the shapes, you can then just start messing about and noodling around, coming up with your own melodies. It sounds a little bit like this. Hopefully you can see the value in doing this as an exercise and in listening to this. You know, we as musicians, we're not passive music listeners, not anymore. As soon as you pick up an instrument and practice, you're now an active music listener. The more active you are in listening and thinking about what key a piece of music's in, and thinking about the devices, the musical devices that your guitar heroes are using to create the music you love, the more you can steal it. The more you can steal it and put it into your own playing. Because I'm just ripping off Flying in a Blue Dream there, but tomorrow I might write a song that's in 2 different modes, but I've got that process in my mind of transposition and knowing that method of changing key. And I've stolen it from Flying in a Blue Dream, but the song that I write tomorrow won't sound like it. It'll sound worse. It'll sound different, won't it? It'll have my own influences and my own take on it, but I guarantee if you pry this, that's a cross between practice and try. I have to have at least one of these in a video. If you and now I switch to practice. If you try this, I guarantee you will improve in your confidence on your instrument. I've been Anthony Couch. I'm going to go away and learn how to speak properly, and I will see you in the next video.